Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Are y'all ready to treasure hunt or what? We are. We've been waiting on a jewelry bag, so now we've got two. And we are ready to, I think I said I was doing the tiger eye one. Boy, is this pretty, tiger eye. $8 if you want that. Some of them are faceted and some of them are not, which I think is interesting. I've never even seen that. And then we've got a teardrop shaped, and I don't know if this is tiger eye at the end here. This might be glass, and that's a little bit of glass. It's beautiful. Stretchy, easy to get on. I don't want to pull and get it all tangled. A vintage clamper. It has enamel. $5. Oh, it's Premier Designs. $5. It's in great condition. That's really nice. I'm happy with that. Copper. Copper is not magnetic. Oh, it's not copper. Look at that. Let me see. Is it just... That's weird. Nope, it's not copper. That is so weird because it sure looks like it. Cuff bracelet, $3. Southwest Colors, it's kind of an inexpensive bracelet there, $3. These are seed beads. I don't know if the inside color is bead is glass or plastic. You just slip it on. Are we Monday? I tell you what, I called the city. I've been waiting a week for them. You know how the trash, and I'm not one to really, if I can fix it, I will, but it's just unsanitary stuff dripped out of the last time they picked up, and chunks of stuff fell out, and I wouldn't, it smelled horrendous. This is stone, $7. It's bendable and all that. It's got some bends. You can just straighten it out a little bit. The blue dyed howlite, nice crosses, 3 of them, stone. And you know, first the lady was like, well, if it's just right by your mailbox, it didn't come from the trash truck. I said, yes ma'am, it did. And then the secretary, and then she's like, this was last week. Well, is there any way you can get out there and clean that up? I said, ma'am, it's too unsanitary. I'm not going to be able to do it. This is really nice. This is like the leather suede, but it's pink. Looks like there was a break and somebody may have repaired. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all. It looks like there's some tape right there. Toggle clasp, $4. And so they sent one guy out, and he apparently told her there wasn't anything wrong. So when I called her back last week, they sent another guy out, and I was here, and I went out, and he's like, well, is this what you're talking about? And I'm like, yes, sir. And it smells really bad, the entire front yard. This is pretty. It's just silver tone on the inside, but all these, I'm looking to see, they're all there, little glass, sparkly. $4. Rhinestone-y, different colors of rhinestone. I've never seen a little bracelet like this, a little bangle with the square and then the multicolored rhinestone, and they're all there. $2 for this one, little Southwest one. So today was Monday, and I did sleep late. Here's what's going on. I've been drinking coffee till 4 and 5, not all the time, but like the Germans, they have a cup of coffee at 4 o'clock. And they stay up late. When I used to visit my aunt, it would be still light at midnight over there, you know, because they're on the latitude of New York City. So during the summer, now something needs to happen here. This needs to be fixed. But look at this pretty, it's plastic, light green. And these have some green on them. We got a magnet. I'm just going to go $2 on this. And it was summer vacation. She was retired, but and then you know, I'm too puffy and overweight with this COVID, the COVID 10 pounds, and so I started walking again. My voice is all scratchy. I don't know, my allergies have been bad or whatever. I don't know. We checking my temperature, I'm fine. But I guess my point is, today I walked. I'm going to walk every day. I wanted to walk twice a day, but it's not going to happen. But I'm not going to drink coffee after 2 in the afternoon. That's how I used to be. And then, you know, start my wind down with my sleepy time. But ever since Olivia has been gone, because she used to be like, I knew I was keeping her up, or she couldn't really get any good sleep in if she would go to bed. But then, you know, I knew that, and so I would always be in bed by midnight. And this was before she was ill. She would go to bed, but then, you know, until the lights were off, she didn't have that big, deep heave-ho sigh, you know. I'm trying to figure out where this goes over here, but that's a cool bird with a bow and a rhinestone, and then a flower in the pink material. I don't know where I don't know if you're going to have to put a jump ring. This is just, can't figure it out. It's probably going to go like that somehow. $5. It has pretty little pink. The material's not bothering me because it's clean and it's matching the pink rhinestones. So anyway, I'm going to have to change, you know, get back on a better schedule. And I'm going to dabble in my real job, even though I'm off for the summer. It's going to start back next month. $3. These are pretty little daisies with enamel and some bronze. So I'm just gonna go up to the office, and I have to plug the computer back in, which shouldn't be my job, but I took a picture of the back of it because they cleaned and they moved everything around. So I'm gonna go up there and get some stuff organized, and nobody knows how it's gonna be come August, but I want to get, you know, kind of have my feet wet. This is weird. What is in there? It looks like a bunch of pills or something. I'm not kidding. It's like these little round, like baby aspirins or something. I just ruined the necklace for y'all, but it's the most unusual bauble. Pink, plastic, nice. And then you have your, I don't know, whatever you want to call this. Right? $3. I'm just saying, that just struck me as weird. Never have seen anything like that. Now this place, we kind of gave up on, so I told we put in a certain amount, and if that doesn't go, we're done. I guess this is an over the head. You got your rhinestoney, and then you've got your graduated chain. $4. Look like they're all there. So we ended up getting 2 of these and losing about 15. You know what I mean? And that works, because they haven't been that great. We used to find old gold because it wasn't marked, and we used to find some more antique pieces once in a while. This is like that, it's a plastic poured in there, and it's red. It's pretty crosses. I don't see, I think it's an over the head deal as well. And I don't know what this one's for. It looked, maybe it broke or something. Anyway, $5 for the red and silver tone. This will probably go to the watch guy unless you want it for $3. It needs a battery. It's a rubber, kind of a rubber banded. I don't know, we had fun today, but the thrift store was a bust. It's empty, that, like, when you have that kind of emptiness where the jewelry goes, why aren't we putting jewelry there? But she's on her own time scale, that woman. It's like she handles both stores and does everything needed, and the jewelry's the last thing. I guess she feels like it's a burden. I don't know. This is cute. It's faux, lightweight, $4. It's just really summery. Or if you're into starfish. So the Roadrunner brooch didn't sell back then, and I put it up. I was gonna mark it down. I think I had it for $9, and I was gonna go to $7. And I'm like, you know what? I like it. So I'm gonna start with Roadrunners. I do owls, Roadrunners, and this. And I wanted to show y'all when I was going through all of the earrings. There was 2 big earrings of this with more green, and I just like it. It may be fake, or it may be abalone under there, or it may be faux abalone. I don't know, but I just want to share with y'all what I'm finding. So it's you know, this is a treasure here for me. And what else did I find that was a treasure? I can't remember. Here's this little elephant group I got together. We've got 2 of them, pierced earrings, silver tone, trunk down, if you're particular. 2 of them, silver tone with a light green trunk up. And 2 of them, dangle, trunk up, $5 for the 3. That was kind of from the stacks and stacks of, I can't believe I went through it, but the reason I did was I enjoyed it so much. This is really nice. It's yellow. Y'all are like, duh. This may be a shell, or it may be plastic, I can't tell. And then you have the natural material, a kind of a leather or something. I like it. $3. We put some rocks out today that we had. My friend likes to drive through the downtown. That's part of our little routine. We go see the cats, feed them, and then we just go a block over and go through the downtown. So she had made rocks for 4th of July, and a lot of people are not because of the COVID thing. It died down again when the governor wanted everybody to wear masks. But so she put hers out the July the 4th, and some people are finding them. I mean, putting some out, and we've been finding quite a few. This is not sticking. Does it go this way? So I said, let's just put some more out let's do some rehides. So we saw this lady pushing a stroller with a little girl and 2 boys running. And we didn't have 3 at the time, but I stopped at the beginning of the street. It's just a downtown one-way. Nice faux vintage, $4. And I went out, and she saw us, and she got her phone out to look about the post. I think they were down there rock hunting. Okay, well, what is this made out of? This looks like this is some kind of a Earth Mother. Are y'all laughing at me? I hear people laughing. Rainbow color, then the copper, and I feel weird looking at this new lady with this thing. You know, I feel like, but I'm trying to, I'm like, I think she's bone. And then it's been treated actually like it's, you know, like darker than most. Seasoned and carved. Let's just say she's not naked. But whatever, I don't know. But we got the is that the chakras? I mean, I am so not knowledgeable. Oh, it's an earring. Oh my God, I hope we get the other one. Let's just say, here's what it's going to be. This is going to be $8, just like this. If we get the other one, it's just going to be $8. You know what I'm saying? Just $8 one time. This is weird. This is plastic. This reminds me of those raincoats, patent leather raincoats or something. Y'all remember patent leather? I had a red something that I wore so long that it started peeling. Maybe, I don't know that I wore it long, but that's what happened to it. Probably got it wet. This is something. This is like, I don't know. This is something. $5. It's plastic. So if you're allergic to metal, there you go. If you break out, oh my gosh, how funny is that? It's nice. Well made. Each of these is securing the silver tone chain. It just looks like something. If I had a Harley, I would be popping this thing on and broom, broom, brooming into the downtown, off into the sunset. Boom. Like it. That's different. Oh boy, I have a lot of stores. So let me get back to that lady. Avenue. If you want any of the watches, $3, but you know, it's a crapshoot if you can get them. They look like they just need a battery. If not, they go to the watch guy. He's getting a big stack going. And then he does wonderful things with them, and he does real good at the flea market, I think, which is fabulous. Dadgum. This is like a pendant, and then it had the ability to be a brooch, but it has two of these things. Something's broken. The other half is broken. Oh. What was I saying? So the lady, the secretary, so she did not want me to talk to I said, who's the person in charge of public works of blah, blah, blah. Well, ma'am, I put in the order for the streetcar sweeper, and but he doesn't work on Mondays, and I don't know when he'll be out. Well, I said, ma'am, I'm just saying, I've tried to call and do the right thing, and I need some support, so I don't know what I need to do to get that. I believe these are glass. This is pretty. $3. And I don't know, this is probably plastic, but it's very pretty. I love this color of glass. I believe it's glass. It's either glass or a dyed stone. It's glass. Pretty sure. The wood thrushes. I think I finished that story. Every year we have these two wood thrush, and they're a beautiful rusty bird, rusty color with spots on the breast area, or whatever you call that on the bird, the chest area. This is nice. I think this goes over the shoulder, and it's a very pastel, nice, $4. Glass. And they build they're endangered because they live in woodlands, and they build a very low, this looks like it's an interesting piece. By the way, I emailed everybody I sent their package off today, and there's about 2 or 3 people that I will contact tomorrow. And everybody else, we're still filling your bags, because most of y'all just got a package. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah. These, have you seen how much lava bracelet for beads go for guys? Find joy in the inner journey. Oh, in the journey. Olivia's energy has been real strong today, and her other mother's been grieving today stronger, and I've been wondering what's going on. We don't know There's not a special date. I don't know. So we just been talking about it. But then I realized, live. Life is great. Live. Live it. While you got it, live it. Anyway, these bracelets with this lava, and look at the contrast between the pearl, $6, between the faux pearl rhinestones and the lava rock. And I like how they just gave just a little bit of this rougher contrast with the pretty princess, right? The strength with the, not that princesses aren't strong, but the fluff with the grit. Just that contrast, lovely. I like that saying a lot. You know, and my friend was saying too, she's like, you know, all those sayings we've always, I'll get back to the wood thrush, I just saw it fly by. Those sayings that you just hear all the time and you're like, yeah, just another one of those. She's like, this one really getting me today because of Olivia. I have a whole new appreciation for it. And she read it, and I forgot what it was, but I don't need to remember right now and get all choked up. Origami Owl. Are y'all going to throw us some silver or gold or something interesting? Origami Owl, $1. It's like a gold tone, but it may have lost its plating, or it may just supposed to be looking like that. It's acceptable. The wood thrush is kind of endangered because, be victorious, it's bent. And there's supposed to be something in there. Oh my, Brighton. Well, what is supposed to be in there and it's bent? It's actually broken like a lawnmower hit it. But how do I know what it looks like? Because of the, and that's why it doesn't have this anymore. Because, and then it doesn't have these. $4 if you want the chain is all good. Look at that. And you can take it off of here, or look, I would just wear it like that. Who cares? And put something right there. $4 for Brighton, just the chain. You know, it's in great condition, the chain. It's in great condition, but it's been hit by a lawnmower. You know, the metal detecting videos, when they find something dug and the coin is all like that, you know, it got hit by a lawnmower. Be victorious. I hope so. I've got anxiety about going back. Well, basically, I'm just scared about going back to work because of the uncertainty and the stupid COVID thing driving me nuts. I notice people are talking more in Texas. When they first, if you were just wearing your mask and you were just one of those that wanted to wear a mask, people ignored you. But now we're all having to, and now people are holding doors at the post office, and they're saying, how are you doing? And like if you're standing kind of spaced in line, but you're like a lady, you know, she's like, are you doing all right in all this? And we weren't doing that before when everybody did. Now that everybody has to, we're kind of unified. And you can wear anything. You can wear a bandana. One of the postal workers, I think he's kind of rebellious. He's the one that wears that lava. Those are expensive. I looked on Etsy. If they're all lava beads for a guy, it was like $34 or something. And it's like, wow. I need to get into making some lava bead bracelets. So anyway, he wears a black bandana. Looks like he's robbing a bank, but he's a federal employee, and I like it. I'm like, I like that. I like your look. He was like, thank you. He's so nice. When I come in there with 2 bags to carry, today he just didn't even make me go on down because there was nobody in there. He just said, just cut through right here. I got you, you know. And most people are like taking a break right when I walk in with all my packages. But I haven't had as many as I normally do because I'm going more often. $4. Beautiful. gold tone, very classy, heavy, and not well made. The wood thrush. The last couple of years we've had the pleasure of having a wood thrush, or so we thought, until horror struck the baby in the nest with a fox. We haven't had a fox in a while, so this time they're back. I guess what I want to say is 2 years in a row they built their nest real low, which they do, but when there's a lot of forest, I guess it works. Well, now there's not a lot of forest everywhere. This feels plastic. $3. And so they're becoming endangered because there's not a lot of forest for their predators, you know. It's just more concentrated to find them and their babies. And the predators don't eat the eggs. They wait until the babies are hatched and a little bit bigger and almost ready to leave the nest, and then they attack in the night and eat. The fox did that 2 years in a row. And I had called the city about the fox, by the way. And they told me the only thing, because they could not trap it, because it's fur bearing, we can't trap it and relocate it. Okay. You can't shoot it because it's in the city limits. Okay. You can get out there with a bow and arrow and shoot it. Okay. I said, I'm not doing any of that. It's digging up the whole yard. I was worried about Olivia back then. Hello Kitty. I have some of the Hello Kitty. It's $4, or I can put it in my Hello Kitty group and do a lot someday. Anyway, I kind of got off on that, but trying to tell y'all about that wood thrush. So this year I haven't found the nest. 2 years in a row the babies got eaten. It was awful. We watched the two parents watch the eggs and all that. And then last year they made a nest on the other side of the fence. I don't know how they did. Nice gold tone, $2. Very nice. This year, I think they're back in our lot, but I haven't gone over there. But I see the two parents, and I think they're doing better. I'm not sure. It seems like they've got some younger ones that, because a pretty big one was pecking, but wasn't finding anything, and the parents, they swoop down and they know exactly what they're getting. They're not just pecking around. So I told my friend, watch that one. It doesn't look like it's a parent, right? And she's like, no, it doesn't. So I'm hoping that, I think this is glass, but no, I think it's plastic. But how does it shine like that? But it's been out in that heat. We're going to call it plastic. $3. And so I hope they're doing better, and I see them every evening. Oh, look. That'll be pretty if we get the other one. So if you want it, it's $4. If we get the other one, great. I can't do $4 if you get the other one. You're just going to have to wait then. I really don't know how to handle the earrings. It's kind of complicated. WSJ. Okay, this is glass, but it's not in very good condition. And it's dirty, and I don't know. But $3. It may clean up. It's chunky glass. I mean, wouldn't bother me. Vintage, looks to be vintage, definitely. OLRM. $3. Plastic. So anyway, I've seen them a lot. And they get bugs and all. You can't put out seed, but they love that extra lot. Another one, $3. And yet another. I don't think we're going to be able to get it out from here. I hope y'all are finding some treasure. The dumpster dive thrift store was closed. They had a ton of donations. The manager doesn't even go by. He should be going by in the evening and putting those donations up because they're going to lose them. They're going to get stolen. And they know it too. Nothing survives the night around here at a dumpster. These people come through here. Even my competition with the truck was like, oh, it's getting dark. I don't want to be here when the night divers get here. They're a bunch of weirdos. I don't want to be here. I'm like, well, me neither. Lord, if you're scared, imagine. This is pretty. Pixie Dust, Vicky Porter. Vicky, Grandma Ladybug, was calling something Pixie Dust, so I'm going to call it Pixie Dust. $5 for blue Pixie Dust. It's in a little glass thing. How about some freebie shells? They're pretty. Oh, we're at 30 minutes. I'm going to stop. I wanted to keep it easier for me to process and for y'all to, you know, get what you want without going through a long video. I want to get the wolf out. And the fox was sweet and all and cute, but up to no good. I mean, I'm like, man, they're devastating. But they had to feed their little kits, you know, I know. And do y'all, I mean, they're like a cross between a cat and a dog. And I don't know what family they're in, if they're in the canid family or not. They can climb that tree like a raccoon. And it was a fox. I would see him come out from, at the end of the cul-de-sac, there's a drainage thing. And he would come out from up under there. And, you know, they told me, get out there and bang with some pots and pans. This was the Texas Rangers or whatever, the ones that are in charge. Not rangers, but park ranger things. Get out there and bang with some pots and pans. A locket, Paris, $3. And I did that one night, 2 nights, 3 nights in a row, and it didn't do anything to it. Except the neighbors probably thought I'd lost my mind. We were trying to get the fox. This is a big tangled mess. This is. It's all these rope things. I probably should just try to untangle it, but I'm not going to do that right now. I mean, off of, you know, turn off the video and untangle. So that's some of the stories of what goes on around these parts. Y'all all have the same type of stories, I know. It's just part of life. I'm not going to be able to get him out of here. Something's probably going to have to get cut later. This big mass right here is going to have to get... There's a... See, stuff's broken because I didn't... The magnets that certainly don't help. All right, God bless. See y'all on the next one.